Hello and welcome back to the Bob Ross of Minecraft. My name is Peter. I am the Bob Ross of Minecraft, and we've created a new world here on Switch 2. It's not a hardcore world. You could probably see by looking at the hearts there, and that's fine. It is a world, though, where we can see oak, acacia, and jungle from our starting point. I'm going into the seed blind. Okay, so I had some comments recently about maybe it's time to take a break from hardcore or maybe it's time to take a break from chunk base. And I thought, you know what? If I'm going to take a break from one thing, I'm going to take a break from two things. And in fact, probably three, as in my upload schedule is going to get more reasonable. And why don't I have any sound? There it is. Okay. I couldn't hear the grass breaking, but maybe right here is where we build. Because I see some nice stuff over here, some decent scenery and some warm ocean, and with the jungle there, well, we might give that a try. You know what makes more sense though right away is getting wood. So I'm gonna punch this tree. And we're gonna talk a little bit about how I lost my last two hardcore worlds. But not much because we're excited about this world. Okay, so season 6, what I make it, 6 episodes. I was in a mushroom biome and I wasn't dealing with mobs at all, but I found a skeleton spawner and I wanted experience. So I was gonna go ahead and make that happen. And then foolishly, I perished because I did not take my task seriously enough, I do believe. Let's go ahead and make all of those. And some of those, and one of those, and then one of these, and we're gonna use it to dig up some stone, not too close to the crafting bench. And once you get 3, it's time for a stone pickaxe, and then we'll get some more stone and coal. Didn't I see coal over here? I think I did. So if I get 1 stone, that's a shovel. 2 more will be a sword. 5 more will be a sword and a spare pickaxe. 8 will be a sword, a spare pickaxe, and an axe, and a shovel. And then 8 more would be 16 for what? A furnace. We might want a hoe. So we're just probably going to do our usual thing and grab 20. Right, what do we have right now? 9? So we'll make this nice and easy to jump out of if we need to. And then we'll kind of smooth this out a little bit. There's our 20 right there. Why not just a couple more? Okay. All right, so now we need extra sticks. Should we make them all? Yeah, I think so. Because we're gonna want torches and stuff. Okay, 1 sword, 1 axe, 1 pickaxe, 1 shovel, 1 hoe, and 1 furnace. And I'm left with just 4 cobblestone, but it feels good to be outfitted in this way. I do like having a hoe on the hotbar right away. I couldn't tell you why. I mean, we're not going to use it right away, but something about it. Okay, blocks on the hotbar are usually a good idea. We don't have any food, so the furnace will represent food. The sticks will become torches like this, right? And then I need to pick up this. Okay, so now we have stone, tools, and weapons. We have an axe so we could gather more wood. And we've even got our first little bit of iron here. What are our first 2 things of iron gonna be? Shears. Looks like that's all that is just 2. I do see more coal. Are we concerned with more coal right off the bat? We could make a campfire for cooking stuff. I think we're probably more concerned with food right off the bat. Food and bed, both important. Maybe there will be no villages in this series, or at least right away. I don't know. I usually don't go looking for those ahead of time. I just stumble upon them, so that tends to be luck. Boy, we've got a lot of biomes here in a small area. Is this like a little mini ravine right here? Yeah, it's full of water. Still a ravine, though. Ah, cows. I have some sad news for you, cows. You're going to become my first meal. Gotcha. New recipes unlocked. Bundles. Etc. Steak. Okay, this is not really a jungle, is it? How close was I to 0-0 when I spawned? That's a good question. Okay, we have kind of a windswept, stony whatever over there. It looks like... I think I spawned over here, but 0-0 is actually this way. But it's out in the ocean. So I'm guessing world spawn is going to remain over here. With birch and oak and jungle and acacia, though, we have 4 tree types right away, which is interesting and fun and good. And hello, chicken. You're also going to become early meat for me. Ever since they got colorful with the spring update, I've had a hard time telling if they're babies or not. So hopefully, no grievous errors. Hello, pig. Ah, my cat has come to visit me, which is quite nice. No one's home today in the old basement except me. So the cat can come and go as she pleases because the door is open. I heard a quiet creaking, but nothing more than that. For some reason, when the door is open twice her width, sometimes she prefers to push it open to 4 times her width before coming through. I don't know why. Maybe there's a correlation in her dumb little cat brain between pushing the door open and me turning around and noticing her and giving her positive or negative attention. No great building places here. Are we going to wander and be nomadic? Are we going to leave a chest behind with some basics at world spawn, just in case? Maybe we set up at world spawn. Sorry, cow. It had to happen. What are you? You're an armadillo. I don't know if you actually, like, provide me with anything, and I don't want to hurt you just to find out. Ooh, I see a brown sheep. It's the very beginning of a bed, but I doubt that I'm going to get more brown wool anytime soon. That said, I don't mind the mutton. So we'll grab that. Okay, look, this tree here is decaying, which means it's probably that one I punched down early on, and we have a couple of saplings here. So we'll continue taking out animals as we can, but our hunger situation is becoming quite critical. So, oh my gosh, more brown wool. Is this actually like a brown wool specific biome? I don't know. We're gonna put a torch somewhere. Here. And here. And here. Hello, meat. Hello, meat, my old friend. Okay, we're gonna dig all this down. And we're gonna make a campfire so we can cook food. And I think we're gonna have to make a stand here, but I don't know. Let me turn on the volume for myself. Turn up the volume for myself a little bit in the room. Oh, whoa, we can sleep the night away, like right away. Is that a part of an update? Why would I get 3 sheep before I see any other color of sheep? Yeah, you better run, pig, if you know what's good for you. Oh, you're a baby. Oh my gosh, 4 brown sheep. How many? And I can't even run anymore, so it's definitely campfire time. Which also means cutting down another tree, I think. We'll plant trees eventually, but do we want to leave the acacia because they're interesting to look at? Perhaps. Okay, the sun's already going down, so I need this wood so I can make a bed. Okay, crafting table is ready. I keep trying to run, forgetting that I can't run right now. We're gonna go down here, we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna make a brown bed. Where is it? There it is. And we're going to place it, and then we're going to sleep. When will vibrant visuals come to Switch 2? That's a good question. Are they here already? I looked in the world create stuff, and I didn't see it. Favor visuals. Favor performance. That seems to be grayed out. Okay, anti-aliasing, frame limit, render distance. Upscaling is grayed out. No clouds. We could turn that on. Hide. Show. Yeah. Or also to be general? No. Okay, so no vibrant visuals. That's fine. For now, let's make a campfire. We'll put it near the bed, but not too near the bed. And look, we have our first seeds. Okay, 4 chicken. This is a nice spot. We've got a lot of meat around. And clearly a lot of water. We could make a garden down the hill here. And some coal and maybe some iron if we do a little strip mining in that stony, windswept area over yonder. Doesn't feel worth doing too much terraforming, but we could build ourselves a fun little starter place here. Yeah, then if we die and our bed is not around, we can dive in here. We could even stick around until we have a bed here. It's interesting thinking about death not being the end of the world. I've been playing nothing but hardcore worlds for so long as far as Bob Ross is concerned. Switch 2 gameplay is concerned. Whoop. Well, and Switch 1 as well. Now we have a lot of blocks, which is great. Let's knock down some of this grass so we can see what's going on. Look, the chicken is cooked. Let's grab it. We got all 4. That's great. We're gonna put it in our mouth. But first, we're gonna put this on there. Oh man, chicken, delicious. Okay, get rid of you. Our shovel's very low, so we need to make a backup shovel. And we could put some cobblestone at the back of this if we wanted to sort of define it. But we don't have much. Oh, hey, little guys. They both got startled and afraid simultaneously. Okay, there's 2 extra muttons and what? How about 2 pork chops? Now, I learned recently that you can set a block right on top of that, which is nice to know. Can we make a slab? I accidentally placed that. That was silly of me. We don't have enough for a slab. No, we do. It's just not showing up. Yes, it is. I'm just not seeing it. There we go. Okay, there's our meat. Now the last remaining thing to do, cooking-wise, is that. The iron, of course, is going to go into the furnace. And if we had potatoes, those could go here as well. Yes, hello, acacia trees. Nice work. Right, so let's keep an eye out for passive mobs that want to become food. I like those armadillos. There's more beef and leather for us. I see some pumpkins over there. Yeah, we'll just explore nearby maybe in like a slowly growing circle. And we'll do a little terraforming to the hill here so it's not quite so uneven. Where's the rest of my raw meat? You're going up there, you're going down here. And it's divisible by 4, which is excellent. Okay, let's make ourselves a spare shovel. Since we talked about that and we were serious, we meant it. We mean what we say. Bob Ross means what he says, okay? And we're going to, make this a little bit better. Like so. Just so there are no too high jumps for the most part here. For the more part. Ooh, I hear a zombie. No openings down here, though. So there might be a hollow area, but no obvious opening. Okay, we went this way a little. We didn't grab... Oh, you know what? We gotta stay close. I hear a skeleton. Did you hear a skeleton? We gotta stay close while we're still cooking, okay? And that's not a bad or a boring thing. What it means is there's other work to do, right? So let's plant some trees. And do we want to do this in a very, stately manner? What do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1. Ooh, is that kind of perfect? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Or we could do 1, 2, 4 between, right? And then 4 between, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 between there, and then 4 over to there. And because there are 2 over to there, actually, we need to move everyone down by 1. Okay. There. Perfectly symmetrical. That matters, right? Right. Probably not, actually. This is a great area for food and leather early on. Did we see any sugarcane? Should we be thinking about that already? Maybe. Or the iron. Okay, I see a little bit of coal over there. What about this way? Obviously, it's a lot of ocean here. We have some sort of landmass over there. I don't see anything that way. That's worth an explore. We have a horse spawnable area. And then a lot of exposed stone over here. I see some coal in that direction. Interesting. Okay. A lot of steak. And a lot at stake here in this new world. Let's cut down a tree. Let's cut down more oak. We'll leave this area acacia, natural acacia, but we'll take all the naturally appearing oak. Then things will look a little bit more consistent at the bottom of the hill, and then a little bit more discriminatory at the top of the hill, with all of the wood type at the top of the hill being one type, and all of the wood type not on the top of the hill being the other type, and other type. Maybe we should cut down the birch as well, or just get them out of there entirely. Coal's always going to be a good thing. You never want to pass up coal in the early game, and we won't here in the Bob Ross of Minecraft. We understand the importance of light and torches and fuel. Plenty to grab from over there. I don't see any iron. We're down here at a nice low sea level, Y level here. Goodness gracious. 5 brown sheep before the first white sheep. And before any other color sheep. Is that weird? Let me know if that's weird. There might be some good stuff to explore in the ocean at night. We'll have to... Oh, you're a mother chicken with a baby duck. Not sure how that happened. Right. Put those two on. Okay, we have a little more wood, which means we should be able to make a chest. There's 10. There's our first chest of the world. Chest of the world, do 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 do. Let's turn the rest of the wood into regular old planks. And we'll start thinking about a house here. Are we too close to the front of this? I don't think so. Okay, we have the start of a house. Which means somewhere we could theoretically put a bed. We need the start of a floor. Can't be sleeping on dirt. I definitely could be doing this. Oh. Okay. Nobody tell anyone. Actually, we could make more slabs. And I think we should. Enough for the floor. I don't know how big the floor is going to be, but why make it out of solid blocks? Hello, little baby guy. Okay, question. Do we want mobs to spawn? Well, there's a creeper. Do we feel safe? That crackling fire is making nice noises. We do have light. Oh, there's a little tree. We do have light behind us and nearby. Let's tempt fate. Sometimes the deciding factor is whether I'm thirsty. Because I always take a sip of water or coffee, or both, when I sleep in Minecraft. There's a creeper down there. Here's our first artificial, domesticated tree. So here's our oak farm, our very humble early game oak farm. And I have to admit, I'm having a good time playing a relaxing sort of world here. You're toast, as are you. And look, we have another already. There was another in the fire. Another oak tree? Yeah, or something. Okay, that's 3. That's 3 trees and 1 sapling. Where is your child? Or are you the child and you grew up? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, so we should have enough, or almost enough, to do this, right? Ooh, and maybe we'll make the house totally open on one side. We could do that, couldn't we? Uh-oh. I'm out. Okay, don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone. Right, more wood. It's gonna take a lot. Don't need to save any logs. I mean, we could do this like this. There's our sapling. We're gonna need that. We're gonna start slow. Start slow with the house and slow in this world. Not slow with butchering animals, though. Oh, there. See, look. Mother, baby, father? I don't know. I'll tell you a secret. I can't tell them. I can't tell them apart. Okay. Told my secret. Oop, there's a sapling. We even have sand down there. We could make glass, although that process wearies me. So let's think about this and this. We'll leave that there. Oh, an egg. A fancy egg. All right, good luck, little egg. Will you become a chicken? We don't know. Okay, we have here our 2 work blocks, I guess. And we have a chest, which means we could make some room in our inventory for stuff that matters. Don't need more than a half stack of blocks on us right now. That probably doesn't matter too much. These we could cook. We have 2 brown wool. So maybe we keep an eye out for more sheep so we can make a spare brown bed and bring it with us. It seems that brown sheep are the only sheep that spawn around here. We could look for some more iron. We have some food on us. Do we want to replant saplings? I think we probably do. That one hasn't grown yet. Will it? I don't know. Okay, where did I place these? 3 away from the end. 1, 2, 3 here, and then 4 between. 4 here. Let's grab this spare sapling. Then 1, 2, 3, 4 here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, blam. Good. Okay. Good. Okay, now we could be placing cobblestone there as well, but we've replaced all of our thingamajigs, our saplings. Let's go a little taller here. What will we eventually have there? I don't know. Has the time come for us to put a top to the walls here? Probably. You gotta be kidding me. Are you a baby cat? Okay, and then eventually we'll stick more up here. Is there a safe way down? Do we want to save any wood? Maybe. Do we want to save any raw meat? Ew. No. We don't. We want to save those. Okay, where are you at? Hello? Alright, so... a boat might be important in this world. Yeah, we're not that close to 0-0, are we? We could try to find it and build something there. That could be an interesting little excursion. Look at you. Delicious. All right, we're gonna do that. Keep these. And bring along some of this. Okay, are we gonna make a boat? Yes, we are. Okay, are we gonna find 0-0? I hope so. First, let's do a quick brown sheep check. Any brown sheep around here that want to become bed number 2? Please no number 2 jokes about brown beds, other than the one I just made, and any that you'd like to make. I don't see any brown sheep. So here we go. Looking for 0, 0. Also looking to avoid trouble. Right, so we want to go more this way. Yeah, this is a warm ocean here. Got some good stuff to look at. Oh, we're almost there. Okay. Let's do this thing. Where is it? 1, 1, 0, 0, right here. I do, in fact, see a drowned. Not sure what his goal is. It's probably to get hurt. That's a request I can help him with. Okay, we're just gonna build one up here. If the boat would allow us. There we go. There we go. There we go. The control's so weird. Just use it as a platform. Okay. Yeah, I see tropical fish. Oh, we have no way up. That's trouble. So we're gonna have to fix that right away. We'll do that like this. Ooh. You want a tango? Yeah, well, bet you're regretting that decision, aren't you? Ooh, I gotta breathe. Okay. Definitely making too big a deal of this. Oh, can't breathe. Let's breathe. Don't gotta be underwater while we do this. Okay. Sure. There's some flesh. Oh, can we stick flesh on the edge of a campfire to make jerky? It's a good theory to test. Can we see anything from here other than our home? It seems as though we cannot. Our home's looking good up there, though, amongst the oak. It's not much yet. It's a humble home. But a home nonetheless. Okay, do we see anything worth... Let's go into this view here. Anything worth investigating? Any ruins or anything like that? I don't. Okay, we do not have a great dock anywhere here, do we? This is okay right here. We'll just leave the boat here tonight. Who's gonna take it? No one, that's who. Is that a cave noise? I see a creeper. I see a skeleton. I see another creeper and another skeleton. Oh, there's a skeleton. Okay, see you later. Hey, cow. Oh, not gonna be able to sleep. Let's eat so we can regen. And not forget that we can swing as fast as we like. He came off of the tree. Come here, bud. Oh, that's an Enderman. Nice try, cow. But we're sleeping here. And you're sleeping with the fishies, along with your cow friend over here. And his pig friend over here. Let's try you, pig. Okay, that happy little spider will ignore. Usually I just kill spiders sight unseen. But We're going to try extending trust again. Because eventually they attack us. But maybe this time will be different. No, we can't. Maybe we only can if we're full. What we could do... one of these, 3 of those, then we'll be left with 3. Then I'll eat one of these so I'm full. And then we'll try. We'll try with that. Well, getting arrows and bones is a little bit fun. I don't have a bow yet. Got a lot of leather. A lot of leather for not really having done anything yet so far. Okay, 1, 2, 3. No. I could do it in some mod I was playing. The Arfex mod. It turned into jerky. It was kind of fun. Okay, don't need you. Or you. Or you. You go there. You go there. Stone's gonna be important, right? For more tools and stuff. So do we make a mine here? That's kind of the question. Or maybe we just take the food that we have and we start exploring. We pick a direction. It looks like Z negative is an easy possibility for us, and X negative is an easy possibility for us. And since this jungle is pretty short-lived, because I don't really particularly like walking through big jungles, that wouldn't be so bad. This way is looking kind of dull. We could stock up on some more coal before we go. And we could even make copper if we wanted to. Put a copper block out in the open in our first home. See how long it takes to whatever. But I want one more brown sheep so I can bring a bed with me. Because I want to leave a bed here, you know, in case I kick the bucket. I kicked the bucket, and now I'm dead. I kicked the bucket. Well, you thought it'd be Ted. I kicked the bucket. No, I'm not around. I kicked the bucket. Put me underground. One day when I'm actually dead, IRL, someone will listen to that and shed a tear. Perhaps. Or perhaps when I go, no one will ever watch one of my YouTube videos again. I don't know. I don't think that's too close. I'm 43 and healthy. I'm healthier, in fact, than I've been in. Here we go. Is that a triple-headed brown sheep? Look like the Wither from Minecraft Story Edition, except sheep form. But now we have enough to make a spare bed, and we've seen 8, count them, 8 brown sheep before a sheep of any other color. That to me is remarkable. Let's make a spare bed. And 32 meat's gonna get us quite a ways, right? We could put this in here and cook it. Okay, so here's our emergency eat it right away meat. And then here's our, okay, we've died and found ourselves here, cook some meat. And we don't have anything but a wooden pickaxe to get us going. But that's okay. We could kind of leave that like that. Let's bring this with us and this with us. And half of these with us. We honestly could plant half of these. But 8's a fine number to start with. And then set out on an adventure, right? And we'll take all the leather. Do we take a sapling? I think we do. We leave behind the crafting bench because we can make a new one at a moment's notice with this. And we're gonna have to grab stone for a furnace or logs for a fire. We don't have any wood. Is it okay to leave no wood here? And what shape are our tools in? Do we need a spare sword first? No, we don't. We're setting out. We're setting out on our adventure. Oh, you know what though? That's going to be episode 2. Thank you so much for joining me. I am the Bob Ross of Minecraft. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.